What's up, people? Renegade Man here. We're gonna work on this 820 Broadway Limited. The Mars light isn't working, so we're actually gonna change out this boilerplate, and it's gonna come with the. Let's see if I can get my finger in here. Oh my god. Number boards, class lights. Let's see. It's on promo lighting, so everything is separate. All right, there we go. The number board behind it, or PCB board behind it, LED board. The Mars light is not working. It's kind of selective when it works. So as you can see, 11. Oh, it's kind of turning on now. There you go. Now you can kind of see it. Turn it off. Yeah, intermittent. But I'm going to show you a quick way to do it. See you soon. Okay, so after you have this disconnected from the tender, you take out these 4 screws that hold the shield on. It's helpful if you use a light to shine down in, because everything is black and it all blends together. Whichever may help you. And make sure the shields are loose like that. Sometimes the hood will pop out at this point, or boilerplate. I've been working on this unit, so it's already loose. And there's 2 screws on the very back of the back set of trucks I'm going to remove, which you see here. Okay, and then also this one in the front. You have to go through the pilot truck, and it will go all the way down to the bottom. Make sure you use a magnetic screwdriver for these. And that'll remove the shell. Don't worry about any wires. They have these pointy guys that actually have springs on them that press up against the board inside. That board. And after the front boilerplate's off, these 2 screws remove the LED light board, which is the one we're replacing. And you also want to disconnect this connector from this midway board. And then you would take the connectors off of the LED light board for the boilerplate. So those runs the number boards and the class lights. And you can see that one's burnt out, so we're going to get the new one. And basically putting it back together is the just the reverse process. Just kind of make sure you line everything up the right way. And be very careful with the plugs. Some will not come off easy, some will. This particular one, that one that goes to the the midway board or halfway board, whatever way you want to call it, this one's tough to get on and off. There are 2 screws on the board that hold it to the shell. It may be easier to remove them and just pull up on the board to get the get that pin out. But whatever way works for you, be careful with it. And also, since the smokestack goes through here, you need to run that set of wires on the left side. I know it's a little backwards right now because it's upside down, but it would be the left side of the shell. You know, once you get it plugged in, you can mess around with it. Don't yank on it too hard. but you want to get that out of the way of the smoke generator that's on top of the chassis. So one way I did it was to take some of this tape and basically you round up the wires kind of like a harness, make a harness out of it, and then you can put a layer of tape over that. And that you can connect to the bottom or top of the inside of the shell. But whatever way you need to manipulate this stuff, you know, feel free to try whatever options you have. And you see that's set up, so it's basically ready to be put back on. And with this step, there are 2 rods that are coming out the front. You'll notice it when you take the locomotive apart. They need to line up in 2 pinholes in the very front of the engine. This is important to make sure that the shell goes on the correct way. So just keep an eye out when you're putting the shell back onto the chassis. And like I said, pretty much the reverse order. Okay, so this thing is repaired. The new LED board is on there. And we're gonna go ahead and test this out real quick. So as you can see, 820 selected. Let's go ahead and start it up. 9. Good, the smoke feature's working. Let's get a headlight. Alright, those all work. And zoom in a little bit. There we go. Okay. That's good. Good. And most importantly, function 24 is working fantastic. So yeah, basically it just needed a light board. And now we're good to go.